Welcome to the Just Talk with Rachel Nekati, and today we are going to talk about the forthcoming Values Determination and Goals Alignment webinar. Many people have been asking questions. What is it? What can I expect? What is going to happen? What should I expect to learn? So today I'm going to do a summary of what to expect, and also an appreciation of what really this Determine Your Values and Align Them with Your Goals webinar is all about. You are going to have the opportunity to sit back and reflect on your life, to reflect on your behavior, reflect on your actions, reflect on yourself to determine what really your values are. Because once you have determined your values, you will be able to align your values with your goals. This is going to be done through a series of questioning techniques where I'll be guiding you to sit and reflect and understand as to what your life reflect, as to what your actions and behavior reflect. You will have the opportunity of interacting with the coach where you'll be doing most of the work. Yes, this coaching webinar is really a coaching session where you'll be doing 80% of the work, and I will be guiding you to get answers to everything that you'll be working on. You will have the opportunity to answer specific targeted questions so that you can strictly and methodically assess, determine, understand, and make sense from all the things that you do in your life. More often, when you ask people, what are your values? They think of the society expectations, or they think of what they are supposed to do, not necessarily what it is that they want to do, what it is that they enjoy doing. Because when we talk about determining your values are your fingerprints. Your values are unique to yourself. So it's very important to ascertain that which is valuable to you, that thing which makes you happy, which makes you sing in the shower. Unless you've identified that, you'll find it a challenge to set your life goals. You'll find it a challenge to understand what makes you tick, what makes you want to do things that excites you. So we are going to take a step-by-step approach where you will be guided to identify that which you value most, that which sets you apart. So as you can see, you are going to be doing most of the work. You are going to determine your values, and after determining your values, you are going to align your values with your goals. It's only after determining your values will you be able to understand what your life purpose is. More often during coaching, I hear people say, Rachel, I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what my goals are. I don't know what I like. I don't know what I enjoy. Well, the Value Coaching Seminar is going to help you to identify your values and align them with your goals so that you can identify your life purpose. And with that identification, you'll then be able to clearly understand what your life mission is. Because when you talk about your purpose, we are basically referring to your mission. What are you here on earth for? What is it that you are meant to do? What is it that you are supposed to accomplish? What is it that you love to do whilst you are here? And the other thing that you need to expect is to have a clear vision of where you want to go. Where do you see yourself in a year's time? Where do you see yourself in 2 years? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years? When we talk about a vision, we are basically talking about your future self. More often, we are good at planning work and things. We are good at planning activities relating to other things except planning activities or initiatives which are closer to our heart. This opportunity is your self-strategy coaching session where you are now going to set your values, you are going to set your goals, you are going to set your mission and purpose, and you are going to set your vision. That is not all. You are also going to have clear actions with commitments of those things that you are going to do from now onwards. How are you going to know whether whatever you do is taking you closer or away from your goals? So we are going to have some commitments and specific tangible actions so that every single day, every single week, every single month, you can sit back and ask yourself, what is it that I've done today which is taking me closer to or away from your goal? Because once you know what your goals are, once you know what your values are, you are going to have a heightened attention. You are going to have surplus attention order, where you are going to attract opportunities, where you are going to identify situations which are aligned with your values and also in sync with your goals. So it's very important to first know what your goals are, what your values are, what your vision is, so that you can attract opportunities. You can have an targeted living, mindful lifestyle where you know what you want to do, how you want to do it, and what it is that makes you happy. Expect to really do some work to understand and map your life. Live a purpose-driven life which is aligned with your personal values and goals. Absolutely. This is a coaching session. Just like with every coaching session, I will be talking 20% of the time and you will be doing the work 80% of the time. This is your time, and I'm there to guide you through a systematic approach and methodologies which will help you to unearth and to understand that which you want to be, that which you need to do, so that you can become the best version of yourself. This is not a conference. This is not a one-way kind of discussion. It's going to be highly interactive, where you'll be doing a lot of reflection, a lot of introspection, a lot of self-assessment. There will be a heightened self-awareness, and at the end of it, you are going to leave the coaching session with a tangible, specific plan which will assist you to live a purposeful life. It's called a webinar because it's an online coaching workshop or an online coaching masterclass, where you are going to basically be needing your laptop or your tablet or your iPad or even your phone whilst we are engaging on this coaching session. All that you need is your internet connection and we'll be ready to get going. And because it's going to be done online, you can do it anywhere and everywhere, regardless of your geographic location. You can join anywhere, anytime, and in any place. Since it's done online, you have got the flexibility of either joining from your office, your home, coffee shop, internet cafe, any place, as long as you've got internet connection. Since this is a coaching session, you cannot share one screen because I'll be interacting with each one of you individually. Therefore, make sure that you've got your own laptop or your own tablet or your own phone so that we can engage on one-on-one virtually. Expect to have a heightened level of self-awareness. You are going to have the opportunity to reflect on your life. This has been a life-changing program for me because I personally also had the time to reflect on what I do, how I do it, my associations, my interactions, and my pursuits, my goals, everything. So expect to really have a heart-to-heart, honest self-reflection regarding your life. This is not time for anyone else. It is going to be your day. It's your personal strategy coaching session. It's your personal leadership. It's where now you will be giving yourself a priority and everything else an option. It's going to be thought-provoking. You are going to have the opportunity to reflect as to where you are going, as to whether whatever you are doing is aligned with your higher purpose, as to whether what you are doing is aligned with your goals, as to whether what you are doing is adding to your joy, peace, love, and happiness, or it is taking away from your peace. So expect to do a lot of introspection, and you will have the coach to guide you through the entire process. The good news is that the moment you pay, you'll be able to download your own coaching workbook. This is a workbook with the activities and exercises which you are going to complete during the coaching session. So the moment you pay, immediately download your coaching workbook, and at the very end, there are some links and activities which you need to do prior to the coaching session. Please take some time to read through the back of the page so that you can see what you need to do to prepare for this coaching session. There are two ways to pay. You can pay directly online by clicking below link, or if you are an organization and you want to pay for your staff, you can contact us so that you can arrange to send a purchase order or a GPO. And immediately after you have paid, you will have access to your coaching workbook. You need to have access to your coaching workbook and to do some pre-coaching exercises prior to attending the workshop. Remember, personal mastery is not a destination, it's a journey. So we are starting with this breakthrough group coaching session where you will be having the opportunity to identify and map your roadmap. That is not the end of it. We need to have some reviews. The good news is that we have scheduled a review in June, which will be attended by people who would have had the opportunity to attend the first sessions of determining your values and aligning them with your goals. So after the webinar, you then need to do some work, because really what you are going to get after the webinar will be activities, actions, and initiatives which you need to do on a day-to-day basis. Remember, this is your life and you are taking control of what you do and how you do it. So as a coach, I would like to see you again at the review session so that I can assess and help you with anything that you might be finding it a challenge. You do not need to wait for the group review session. You have the opportunity to contact the coach any day and any time. You know that the Olympic players or exceptional leaders, all of them have got coaches. Why do they have coaches? A coach is meant to help you achieve your higher heights. A coach is meant to help you assess, see your strengths, help you with your blind spots, guide you on the way. So the choice is yours. You can contact the coach directly after the coaching sessions, or alternatively, you can wait for the group coaching reviews where we are going to be discussing as a team. Self-mastery is a journey. If you want to be the architect of your life, if you want to live a value-driven life, if you want to take control of your journey, you need to invest in yourself. As such, I'm happy to say that this Determine Your Values and Align Them with Your Goals coaching webinars will be happening every other month, meaning that at the beginning of every other month, we'll be having these coaching webinars, which will happen on Friday and on Saturday. You do not need to attend both days. You only choose the day that suits your schedule. These webinars are meant to guide you, to instill in you your personal sense of accountability and responsibility so that you can find out, identify that which makes you happy, so that you can assess whether whatever you are doing right now, whether it's your job, whether you are learning, you are a student, whether you are just living your own life, whether indeed it is what makes you happy. More often, I get people asking me, Rachel, what can you do to motivate us? What can you do to inspire us? What if I told you that when you are doing things which are aligned with your high priority values, you don't need someone else to motivate you? When you are doing things which are aligned with your high priority values, you don't need someone to inspire you. The reason why you need inspiration, the reason why you need motivation is because you might be experiencing frustration, you might be feeling stuck, you might be feeling like you are losing energy. Why? Is because whatever that you might be doing might not be necessarily aligned with your top priority values. So this breakthrough webinar will ensure that every action and activity you do daily will be aligned with your values. And if it's aligned with your values, that's where motivation comes in. That's why self-motivation, self-inspiration comes in. You do not need anyone to inspire you, but rather self-motivation and self-inspiration will come naturally. The value workshops will be happening every other month, and the review sessions will only happen twice a year. However, as I said, you do not necessarily need to wait for the group review sessions. You can still contact the coach anytime you want to review your values. By the way, anytime during the course of the year, if you've got a minimum of 5 people, be it family, friends, colleagues, or organizations, and you want to be taken through this 4-hour value determination and goals alignment webinar, we are able to arrange those private exclusive coaching sessions. Feel free to contact us if you've got a minimum of 5 people and you would like to have an exclusive private group coaching session, which we'll be able to arrange at your request. If you need any private coaching session, either as a group or one-on-one, I will be gladly able to assist you. Remember, this is your life and you need to take control of it. I'm happy to say that we have got an online coaching community, and this online coaching community is not necessarily on any social media platform. It is web-based. As long as you enroll on the coaching program, you will be able to join our online coaching community. This is where I'll be sharing the latest trends, I'll be sharing the tips, I'll be sharing the newsletters, I'll be sharing any other latest updates which you will benefit from during this entire journey of self-mastery. If you are on Facebook, we still have got a Facebook page called Self-Mastery Coaching, where you can also join in to keep up to date with the latest trends. And if you are only on WhatsApp, we also have got a WhatsApp group where still we'll be sharing the latest trends. We don't want anyone to be left out. We've got a web-based community where you don't need Facebook, you don't need any other social media platform. We also have got a Facebook page, the Self-Mastery Facebook page, if you want to join the Facebook page. And again, if you also want to be on the WhatsApp group, we have got a WhatsApp group for self-mastery coaching. Everyone can attend. Every person who wants to live a goal-oriented life, every person who wants to take control of their life, Every person who wants to identify their values, who want to align their personal goals with their values, who wants to know their purpose, who wants to know what makes them happy, who wants to ensure that their day-to-day actions and activities are aligned with their goals can attend. It can be either adults, teenagers, adolescents, mothers, fathers, teachers, leaders, employers, employees, community leaders. This is the time to make yourself a priority and everything else an option. If you want to find more information, please click the link below so that you can get to the page where you'll see the different dates and also the registration form. After you've paid, ensure that you register, because when you register, you'll be able to pick up the date and the time which you want to attend. What are you waiting for? This is time to take control of your life. This is the time to be the best version of yourself. If you like this video, please share it with anybody who might need this. We want to make sure that we create a community of people that know what they want, a community of people who are driven, who are motivated, who are inspired, and who always do things that make them happy. If you have not done so, please remember to subscribe and leave a comment below as to what your views are. How do you feel about this amazing breakthrough, the first ever to happen, where you will know what you want and how you want it? Please share the message as we continue to help one person one day at a time. Thank you for joining me, and my name is Rachel Nekati. I am your personal and leadership coach. I am the cognitive and behavioral coach. I am your transformational trainer. I'm looking forward to seeing you at the next coaching session.